Now at 6, some badly needed rain has arrived. What's it mean for the fires, the drought, and the weekend? The answer's coming up.
Did you feel it? A 2.3 magnitude earthquake was reported here in Moodus. I'm Kaylee Collins in Moodus this morning with a look at the history of loud noises and quakes in this area.
The city of Meriden has questions to answer. I'm Kate Poundyfoot in Meriden. Coming up, what volunteer firefighters are saying could be the end of a 100-year-long legacy.
Fox 61, Connecticut's news station, starts with a weather impact alert.
And as Matt Scott was saying yesterday, it's been a while since we've had a weather impact alert. Glad you're with us here at 6 o'clock. I'm Tim Lammers.
At America Areas, thanks so much for starting off your morning with us here on Fox 61. It's not something that we see every day here. Look at the weather headline. We have got some rain. You see, it's already coming down. And it's kind of, I guess, going to come and go all day, Matt?
Yeah, a little more this morning. It's funny, any other situation, we would look at rain like that and go, it's just rain. It's rain. That's how we're putting the emphasis on this morning. Good to have you along. 6:01 on this Thursday morning. And yes, badly needed rain has finally arrived. In terms of the forecast, there it goes, and put the loop in motion. You will see that there's a pretty good clip that's starting to work its way into the western side of the state. Let's start in Waterbury. You can see steady rain down 84 into Southbury. Take it in New Haven, where from East Rock up towards QU and back over into Westfield, you're seeing some moderate rainfall. Stand by, road warriors heading down into Long Wharf, because we're watching some heavier rain just about to cross over to the state. Danbury's seeing a good pocket. This is moving to the north and east, so 6:30 for Sherman, New Milford, Litchfield, 7:21 for some moderate to heavy rainfall arriving in Torrington. Here's the bigger picture, and you see that we're going to deal with mainly heavier rain this morning, and then it tapers off a bit in the afternoon, and we're going to try to see if we can get some snowflakes out of the tail end of this. That won't be till overnight tonight into tomorrow. Current temperatures are fairly mild, 46 in Hartford, 48 New Haven, another 46 in Groton. Here's the guidance taking you through the morning rush. Yeah, you've got some pockets of some heavier rain, maybe even a clap of thunder or two. As we go into the afternoon, that'll start to lighten up a little bit. All right, forecast details for the next 12 hours. Temperatures kind of staying steady. It's that cooler, raw forecast that we have not had around here in quite some time. How does this play into the weekend? We've got the answers coming up. 6:02, let's see what the rain is playing into the road warriors. Symphony Privet with a look at traffic. Good morning.
Hey, good morning to you. The rain is already causing some issues out on the roads this morning. There are 2 crashes we're watching out in Greenwich, and you can see it is causing some significant delays on both sides of 95 this morning. Things moving very slowly out there. First up, tractor trailer crash on the northbound side at exit 4. The right lane is closed there, and also on the northbound side, at exit 5, there's an overturned tractor trailer. The right and center lanes are closed in that area. We'll keep an eye on the roads for you when we have your next update in about 15 minutes.
Tiffany, thank you. Hey, if you live in the area of East Haddam, did you feel it last night? An earthquake, magnitude 2.3.
Yeah, it was detected in Moodus last night, and that's where we find Fox 61's Kaylee Collins right now. Kaylee, there were also reports of an explosion.
Good morning to you both. That's right. Yeah, the 2.3 magnitude earthquake was reported here in Moodus, which is a small village within East Haddam, last night at about 7:30, and multiple surrounding towns reported feeling a quake as well. The Colchester Fire and Emergency Services also said there was a small aftershock, and many took to social media asking that question, did you feel it? But apparently these loud noises and quakes are nothing new to this particular area of Connecticut. In the past, the town of East Hampton has attributed similar reports of apparent explosions to Moodus noises. Those are sounds and earthquaking that emanate from south of the Salmon River that have happened here for centuries. Now, on the U.S. Geological Survey's website, you can report if you felt that quake last night. So far, there's more than 112 responses to that question. We've reached out to a few of the local emergency services departments in this area to learn just how many 911 calls they received in regards to this earthquake. We'll keep you posted when we receive a response on that. For now, reporting in Moodus this morning, Kaylee Collins, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Kaylee, thanks so much. Well, happening right now, there is a manhunt to find the killer of a young mother and her baby. Police now have a suspect. He's 23-year-old Lance Morales from Waterbury. FOX 61's Matt Karen has the very latest on the search for him.
While Hartford police are asking for your help, they also stress that Lance Morales should be considered armed and dangerous. If you see him, do not approach. Simply call 911. Speaking straight from the heart.
This hit the heart of Hartford.
And straight to the camera.
Do not approach this individual.
Interim Hartford Police Chief Kenny Powell delivered a stern message directly to the suspect.
So I want to talk to Lance right now. Lance, you have no other option but to hand yourself in to the Hartford Police Department for the horrific crimes that you have done.
Here he is, Lance Morales, a.k.a. Macho. He's 23, from Waterbury, and has a criminal record. Last seen in a white Infiniti Q70, plate number 3NE-B35. He has access to multiple vehicles.
I promise you, and I make good on my promises, that you will be apprehended, and I will use all resources to apprehend you. State, federal, and all the partners that I have.
Lance Morales is now facing charges ranging from 2 counts of murder to assault. He's believed to be the trigger man who gunned down 20-year-old Josiah Mercado and her infant son, Messiah Diaz, in broad daylight here on New Britain Avenue Tuesday.
Unbelievable. I felt that this neighborhood was incredibly safe. I suppose it still is, but I'm shocked.
I heard a strange noise, and I actually had to stop in mid-conversation because it was just so loud. But I thought it was a normal car. I never heard a gun like that before.
That gun sounded like an automatic weapon for a reason.
A lot of firearms are equipped with Glock switches. You've heard us talk about that. We believe it probably did have a Glock switch on it, yes.
A Glock switch, a cheap and illegal modification that essentially converts a semi-automatic pistol into a wildly inaccurate automatic weapon with a nearly uncontrollable rate of fire. As for what led up to the killings,
the motive, what we believe at this point, is a dispute over a vehicle.
Surveillance video confirmed Morales pulled his vehicle alongside the victim's vehicle and opened fire, not only killing the mother and child, but also wounding a man in his 20s.
It's so sad because it's like the child had nothing to do with whatever the situation was.
Well, it's my understanding that it's been declining crime, and I'm happy about that. And that's one of the reasons why this is kind of shocking.
Once Morales is captured, he will be held on a $3 million bond. The mother and son who were killed are from Springfield, Massachusetts. Reporting outside Hartford Police Headquarters, Matt Karen, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Matt, thank you. Right now at 6 o'clock, confusion in Meriden after some firefighters said they were told the South Meriden Fire Department will shut down. But we were told that's not the case. Fox 61's Kate Pattyfoot looked into the situation.
A slap in the face is how some volunteer firefighters are describing the situation. The South Meriden volunteer firefighters were told on Monday that as of December 31st, their department would be eliminated. But the city manager says he hasn't heard of the volunteer fire department being eliminated. In fact, he said that at Wednesday's meeting, that was the first he had heard of it at all. The South Meriden Volunteer Fire Department has been around for more than 100 years. Volunteer firefighters were told on Monday the department would be eliminated on New Year's Eve. Volunteer firefighters at Meriden Station 6 say a lot of great firefighters got their start there.
Many people who staffed the department went on to great things. Within a year ago, there were 3 chief officers of the Meriden Fire Department who were former members in good standing of the South Meriden Volunteer Fire Department.
However, at Wednesday's public safety meeting, city officials were unaware of the decision and just as confused.
There appears to be some miscommunication, and it's still pretty early on, and I don't know exactly where that miscommunication happened, but no decision has been made to eliminate the fire department, the volunteer fire department.
After Wednesday's meeting, volunteer firefighters are still left with unanswered questions. The next public safety meeting is scheduled for December, where everyone is hopeful this matter will be resolved. In Meriden, Kay Pattyfoot, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Okay, thanks. All right, now we have a follow-up to a hit-and-run crash in West Hartford that killed one woman. Detectives want to speak to the drivers of these two vehicles that were in the area of Oakwood Avenue and St. James Street back on Friday, November 8th. Patricia Brulette died from that crash. West Hartford police collected these images from cameras in the neighborhood in their effort to solve the case and find the drivers. They're hoping that someone steps forward with information that can help them track down the suspects.